Hey, what's up guys? This is Sam from Sword Style Guitar. Today I'm going to be bringing to you a lesson about believing in abundance. Abundance. It's my favorite word these days because I absolutely believe in abundance, 100%, in all aspects of my life. Whenever I feel like scarce and cornered or something, say that, what's an extreme example? Well, let's say I'm going to jail tomorrow. Let's say that, in my past I did some terrible thing, I didn't, but let's say that I did. And they found out and I was being sent to jail. Well, there's two ways of approaching it. One way would be based in scarcity, which is oh my God, I'm going to jail. I'm going to be in jail for the next 15 years of my life. What am I going to do? This is crazy. This is terrible. This is the worst thing that happened to me. Or if you come from an abundance mindset, you could be like, well, this is the reality of the situation. I'm going to jail for 15 years, maybe 12 if I'm well behaved. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this 15 years to become a yogi. I'm going to use this 15 years to practice. I will practice meditation every single day. I will practice meditation every single day. I will read, I will write my life manifesto. I will learn more about music than anyone else in the world. And that would be an abundance mindset. It's what? Even though I'm going to jail and my life is changing, there's still an abundance of good stuff for me. This doesn't have to be the end of my life. And that's a super, wow. I don't even know if I should post this, but that's such an extreme example about abundance. And in music, bringing it back, what it is abundance is about feeling like there's a ton of opportunities. If you ever feel that a certain gig, if you're just unhappy at your gig, or you're just unhappy in the band, or not having a band, if you just feel like, my life isn't awesome. I think we all want our lives to be absolutely awesome, just kicking ass. I think we want to have, just a life that just makes such a difference, and you're just absolutely awesome and thrilled about it. But, you have to work towards that. That's not something that comes easily. And most people don't even work towards that. So, most people don't really have an awesome life. I don't have an awesome life yet, but I'm working on it. I'm liking, I like putting in the work, and I like, seeing where it's going. So anyway, if you're in a band, or you don't have the musical lifestyle that you want, you're not making the music you want, you're not capable of it yet, realize that you could take music as far as you want, man. You can literally do whatever you want. These guys, Jimi Hendrix and Angus Young and John Coltrane and Miles Davis and, all these guys, a lot of them came from, look, about to get hit by a car here, but, right here, Shell's Bistro. I don't know if you can see that. Shell's Bistro. We had, Donald Byrd playing. Awesome horn player. I can't remember whether it's trumpet or sax, but he's an amazing horn player. Quite literally, in these, in a 50-block radius of where I'm standing right now, a ton of amazing musicians were born. And they didn't have any special opportunities. They didn't go to Juilliard. They didn't go to Berkeley. They just went out and they took the opportunities. So the point is that with all the education available, with all the knowledge that's available so easily these days, you could totally go out and be as abundant in music as you want. There's no limitations. If you were in jail, you'd have less opportunities, but you could still be abundant. You could still be talented. Joe Pass, I don't know if you know this, Joe Pass that's where he got sick of guitar, was in prison. He was a heroin addict, and he went to jail. And I think I'm not 100%, but I'm positive that he went to jail, was a heroin addict. And when he came out, he was sick. Like, he started messing the whole guitar world up. I mean, if you don't know Joe Pass is one bad dude, man. He's a bad dude. He's probably one of the best solo guitar players of all time. So anyway, if you have say that your band, you don't get much creative input. The other guys are writing the songs, and whenever you step up and you try and contribute to writing the song, the other guys are just, they're kind of being, they're edging you out of the creative process. And nobody likes that, and there's ways around that, we can discuss. Maybe you could, practice asserting yourself a bit more. You could practice being more proactive, being a leader of men, and that's how you get results. But sometimes even that's not possible, and you're fighting an uphill battle. So believe in abundance, that there's an abundance of opportunities out there. You just need to put in the time and effort. In physics, power is work times time. Wait, is that right? No, my fault. I think it's actually power. Yeah, power is work times time. In physics it's a vector, but in real life it's very true. Your power is how much work you put in over a period of time consistently. So with that said, you got to continuously put in the work, and you get the results that you want. And don't ever feel limited. Be creative. Realize, hey, there's a ton of opportunities that you have out there that you could take. Just on Craigslist, if you're looking for a new gig, say that you like gospel. Well, there's about 50 ads posted for gospel musicians every day in New York. Say that, you want to be in a rock band. You could form a rock band. You could go audition for rock bands. In fact, if you're considering looking for a new band, go on auditions if you have the time. I'll recommend that to some of my students. If they're at a beginning stage in their career, or they're at a plateau, I'll tell them, go on an audition. I'll see if I can set you up with an audition. We'll find one together, and we'll get you out there. I'll know a few people, and I'll see if I can hook you up with an audition for a gig, or if I can hook you up with a gig or a blues jam. That's a good way to see. Our brains, you have to prove stuff to your brain. Your brain can't just intellectually understand. Most of you out there, you're not gonna understand what I'm saying. You'll get it intellectually, but you won't. Most people who watch these videos will not do anything about it. That's the truth. But for people who are already taking action, this stuff is going to resonate very deeply with you, because I've been there. I've taken action. If you are watching this and you're thinking about taking action, turn off the video and go do it. Just hang on and just turn it off. Go start creating abundance for yourself. Create opportunities. Get out there and do what you got to do. What you have to do to gain a broad spectrum of opportunities for yourself. But I'm here to give you my experience, and I'm here to give you creative ideas as to how you may go about doing that. So, bottom line is this: you want to believe in abundance. You don't want to have to ever revert to scarcity, where you're all of a sudden thinking like, well, I guess this is it. My life. My musical life. No. Don't do that. Go be abundant. You know, you want to be paddling down the river of life, plucking from trees. Abundance, baby. Have it in all areas of your life, especially music, especially your career. You know, don't get bogged down into one thing. You know, if you can't do it alone, I've got you. We'll do it together. So anyway, you know, I'm on my way to go meet up with some friends. You know, just had a bunch of stuff going on musically past few days. It's been good. Look out for more videos in the future. Talk to you later. Bye.